Yeah, you know, Johnny, he pitched to contact. We played very good defense behind him, ground ball double play that Petey turned. Jackie Bradley with two key assists, throwing a couple guys out, you know, the double play where he's got to go deep into the triangle. Turns around, throws a strike, cuts down another runner to lead off the game when Escobar, you know, base hit in the left center field. So he went out and you know what, he threw the ball over the plate. And to his credit, he mixed in a pretty decent slider. His location of his fastball was good. And on a day when we broke out finally offensively with a big inning, particularly the number of 2-out base hits, Hanley with, you know, one of the big ones in that inning, an 0-2 double the other way for a couple of RBIs. Sandy with a big double to spread it out a little bit more. And the way their offense in the middle of innings, we needed every run.
John, to follow that up a little bit, how did you like the way your team responded after the embarrassing loss last night?
Yeah, you know, the great thing about coming right back the next day is we can turn the page and put it behind us. But a good bounce-back win, a much-needed series win, here at home particularly, and just very good to see us go out and set the tone with Sully on the mound. We needed those 5 shutout innings to get on track offensively, and we were able to respond to that.
You get a million things going on. Do you even notice that he's getting this big ovation when he's walking off the mound with Sullivan?
I think it speaks to how intelligent our fans are. They know that, you know, Sean comes up here in a spot start situation. A guy that's been up once before, has paid his dues, has shown a lot of perseverance over the course of his career. So, you know, when he walks off the mound, not allowing a run to that point, yeah, our fans understand who he is, where he's from, and the job that he did today.
With Sandy Leon producing so much today from the bottom of the lineup and, you know, producing so effectively as he has when he's in the starting lineup, are you going to kind of evaluate his position in the starting lineup and maybe get him
Well, at this point, he's catching twice every 5th day. We always view the catching position as a two-man job, but you know, the way he's produced offensively, the way he's handled things from the defensive end, the way he throws, or the potential to throw people out, yeah, he's earning more playing time as we go. So he's here. He's obviously contributing and doing a very good job at that.
John, today marks the end of the first half of the season. Your view on the first half, and what will be the key for the second half?
Well, the key, without a doubt, will be to stabilize our pitching, particularly in the rotation. Whoever that might be internally, how we sort through some things. So to this point of the schedule, I think this is a very good offensive team. You know, what Petey and David do to lead our club, it's still the evolving of our younger guys. So while this is a strong offensive team, we still have areas of improvement. And we're seeking and exhausting every opportunity to do that from within. We'll see what transpires as we go forward through the month of July.
John, did O'Sullivan earn himself another start on Friday, or are you still working through that?
We're working through it, but he certainly hasn't hurt his chances. You know, exactly what we're looking for. Stabilize the game from the outset, and he did that today.
How nice was it to see Jackie not only the throws, but to get a couple hits today, too?
Yeah, you know, he's been in a little bit of a dry spell of late. You know, so the deeper he works into counts, seemingly the more the quality of the at-bat becomes. And while he's become a more aggressive hitter throughout the course of the season, it's good to see him work some counts, stay in the middle of the field particularly.
Yeah, John, I'll ask you both questions at once about Leon. One is the sample size gets bigger with him every game. He's hitting about 450. It was like a career 200 hitter. How does a guy go make that big of a jump? Secondly, with Hannigan in rehab at Pawtucket, how close are you to making a decision on what 2 catchers you're going to have in the longer term?
Well, the roster changes, that's coming, but we had to make sure, and still do, that Ryan has caught 9 innings back-to-back. That was to take place here today, or will tonight with the night game at Pawtucket. So that day is coming that we'll need to bring Ryan back to us. So, but what Sandy's done, you can point back to everyday play this winter. He made incredible value of the time down there. To his credit, he's worked on some things offensively, and to see that he's doing it on both sides of the plate, that's what's most encouraging. But you know, he came into camp in great shape. His timing was more consistent than when we got him a year ago, and it's carried throughout the time at Pawtucket up to here now. So all the credit goes to Sandy for what he's honed in on the hitting side of things.
John, with the first place Rangers coming in, did you feel like there was some extra importance to the series to get some momentum going into that?
Honestly, Jason, we look at today, and to think what tomorrow is going to bring, that probably is, we know what the schedule says, but we needed every energy to be focused on today after what's been taking place up to this point.
Can you talk about the bottom third of the lineup too, producing big time for you, Holt and Hernandez, in addition to Leon?
The entire three that you mentioned. Brock steps right back in, and 4 base hits in the 2 games played gives us a spark. He's got a true understanding of what a pitcher's trying to do against him. Uses the whole field as we've seen, and Marco Hernandez continues to grow. I think the more games he's played, the more reps he gets, the more the game is slowing down for him, both at the plate and defensively. So it kind of speaks to the depth of players that are now starting to come back to us after some injuries.